Palestine people. Human Rights Watch holds it in the spotlight, and the United Nations says it's a breach of international law. So what will it take? What will it take for the UK to stop saying no to Israel? If we can stop saying this completely, now do everything possible to expose their hypocrisy and end the suffering of the Palestinian people. And I just say this to the media. This is not a conflict. This is not a conflict between two equals. We need an end to the violations of international law. We need a future based on peace and justice, but most importantly, we need Palestine to be free. We need sanctions, solidarity, and freedom for the Palestinian people. The global movement of solidarity has made its voice heard, and the message is clear. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Really? Yeah, I just feel like...
Thank you. Our next speaker is a young Palestinian who came to prominence when she was removed from a speaking competition because she spoke up for Palestine. Now a student activist who refuses to be silenced. Make some noise for Liane Muhammad.
Sisters and brothers, Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you all. My name is Liane Muhammad and I'm a 20-year-old British Palestinian. Now they used to say the elderly will die and the young will forget. I stand in front of you today as evidence that we will never forget. Their main target has always been to make us forget it, to disattach us from it. But 73 years later we tell them that we still resist. We have not forgotten, and we will be the generation to return to a free Palestine. 73 years ago, in 1948, my family were forced and driven out haircut in Palestine, uprooted from their own lands and from their own home. Today, I'm a third-generation Palestinian, still being affected by the Nakba, our ongoing catastrophe. I am the diaspora. I am a proud daughter of a Palestinian refugee from Lebanon. And a proud granddaughter of grandparents who are older than so-called Israel, which is nothing. So-called Israel, which is nothing but a settler colonial apartheid state founded on the illegal occupation of Palestine. For my ancestors, I will continue the fight until I no longer have to visit my family in a refugee camp where they are denied not only the right of return, but basic human rights. Until I can gift my grandparents a free Palestine. And until all Palestinians and Muslims around the world can freely visit Masjid al-Aqsa in Jerusalem, the capital of Palestine. Palestine is a wound in our hearts that has never stopped bleeding. 73 years later, we saw Palestinian families still being forced and expelled from their homes in Sheikh Jarrah, still being massacred and wiped out in Gaza, and Western leaders still continuing to fail in their response to Israel's terror over the Palestinians. We will no longer tolerate Downing Street's silence to Israel's continued unlawful crime.